does anything for you. Anything you ask, he jumps. He fucking blows your phone up. Good morning, good night. Like, damn, nigga.
Once you find your guy and you know what he likes and he wants respectful kind of like your own look.
If you don't pay, I'm not gonna force you, but I will pay. But I won't see you again.
But if I'm being honest, like I left like we broke up for a reason.
What if she?
Exactly.
What if she
Going back to an ex can happen depending on the situation as to like why you broke up with them.
Because we know how niggas think. So when I'm not there, I know what I'm thinking is what every other nigga is thinking.
Nah, I'm the one who caused someone else because that's gonna affect someone. If you cheat on someone, that's gonna affect them in their future relationship.
My man be like my girl looks nice, she a snack, so like other mans don't think she's a snack too.
When you're a cheater, you're like everybody knows you cheat. No one will be with you no more.
If you like want something, you should like pursue it. But like, if you're in a relationship, there's a reason you're in it.
My name is Sani and I'm 22 years old.
My name is Toby Taiwo, I'm 20.
My name is Tia Calderon, and I'm 19.
My name is Ashley and I'm 20.
My name is Kim Peter, I'm 20.
My name is Tessie and I'm 18.
My name is Kessia and I'm 19.
Would you rather cheat or be cheated on?
Honestly, I'd rather cheat. What the fuck?
Wait, can you swear?
I
do not agree with that.
Listen, I'd rather be cheated on because I don't want to be looking like that cheater, you know? Like, once you have a cheater, like, as a reputation, like, if that's me, when you're placed as a cheater, you're like, everybody knows you cheat, no one will be with you no more, like...
Exactly.
No. If
Oh
you're
my
a cheater,
God.
if you're a cheater, I feel like a guy looks at that as like work. Like, he has to actually have to put in work in order for you to not cheat.
No, because for me, like, hey,
I would actually much rather be cheated on because I can't deal with knowing that I was the person who, you know, put trust issues into someone else that they have to go through for the rest of their life. Like, I would not be able to live with myself. So even though I personally know the pain of being cheated on, like, it's happened to me, but I would never ever want someone else to have to go through that because I'm not that selfish. Like, if I want to do something with someone else, I will be single. No one forced me to be in this relationship. So why would I do that when I could avoid hurting someone else and like just have everything be simple? Like, if I want to be with someone, I'll be with someone and not be in a relationship. Like, simple.
I'd rather get cheated on because it's happened to me before, and based on like how it made me feel, I don't think I'd want to do that to somebody else because it actually hurts a lot and it takes like a toll emotionally, and I'd rather not put someone through that like the way I was put through that and had to deal with that.
for me, it's like I actually am not selfish. So like,
Would you get
would you be a cheater?
Okay, listen. So a girl come up to you, you're like, oh, she's mad nice. You know, she looking fine, she fit, whatever. So you stop. Joking. Okay. So then you go and then you go tell your boys, like, girl, I met this girl. You know what's up? And then Frank goes, oh no, I heard that she's a cheater on the block. Okay. Would you be like, oh, okay, I'll still talk to her. By the chance she might cheat on me.
Yeah, they'd be like, nah, she not about to cheat on me. I'm about to get this bitch to be loyal.
No. Literally think about how the other person, like, for me, I can't live with, like, knowing that I'm the one who caused someone else, because that's going to affect someone. If you cheat on someone, that's going to affect them in their future relationships.
I feel like this question is like, would you rather hurt or be hurt? You know? And, you know, I mean, if we're being, like, selfish, like most humans are, like, I'd rather cheat because I don't want to feel the pain of being cheated on. But at the end of the day, like, cheating isn't the right thing to do. I feel like if you want to cheat, then you should break up. It depends, though, on how much time you've invested in the relationship.
Like, so I'd be responsible for that person having trust issues for the rest of their life. No. Like, I'm not that selfish just to be with someone. If I want to be with someone else, I'll be single. But if I've committed to you, it's because I chose that.
Okay, I'm just going to say, cheaters maybe are just a little bit selfish because what if you just don't want to give them up? Like, I just feel
that's
like
selfish. Like, you just be like.
I just feel like if a guy came up, if a guy was trying to talk to a girl and like some other guys told him she was a cheater, I don't think that would stop a guy from trying to talk to her. I think that would just make them want to still work towards
it probably wouldn't stop him from trying to hit.
Yeah.
But actually, wifing her, he have a couple second thoughts.
I'm gonna
because
need you guys
cheaters
to talk.
can change. So maybe that nigga just might think he can change
Can
her.
they though?
Because that's what bitches think. Bitches always think, oh, I can
change this nigga, you know, blah, blah. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't
really work.
But
It
never
works.
Sometimes
It
it
doesn't
works.
work.
Sometimes it works.
I feel like if you like want something, you should like pursue it. But like, if you're in a relationship, there's a reason you're in it.
Exactly. You chose. No one forced you to be in that
There's a reason
relationship.
you're in it.
So
like, if you want to do your own thing, then leave the person and go do your own thing.
So,
burnt my lip, dog.
so okay, the next question we have here is, what do you consider cheating? Flirty texting, kissing, dancing, or does it have to be sex?
All of it.
Peter, answer first. Peter, go first.
Yo, BK, that's why I want guys in this episode.
Stop. Peter, go first.
Pause. When you say cheating, is it like they're dating?
They are in a relationship,
It
like a
is
committed
open.
relationship. No.
Like,
It's not open. I don't believe not open
like
shit.
people
No.
know, like their parents know.
Like you broadcast.
Like, as long as you commit, like literally when I say that, the definition is you two have committed to each other to talk about you're in a relationship.
Like Instagram,
you are actually
Instagram
dating.
relationship kind of.
It's not like, oh, we're talking though, like you're actually in a
I
relationship.
think,
Girlfriend and boyfriend, yeah.
Okay, so wait, stop. I want Peter to go first.
Yeah, Peter.
Okay, Peter.
Number one is dancing is not any form of
Yo,
cheating.
no. It depends. It honestly depends. Like literally, so if you're a girl, if you're not, listen. If you're in the club, you're not in the club, sorry, but your girl's in the club. She's literally dancing on the same guy the entire night. He's trying to like, he's hitting on her, whatever, backing it up on her the entire night. You don't have a problem with that.
My own problem is if you start kissing and doing nothing.
Exactly.
That's when I'll beg. Well, you are shaking your ass with one guy. It's not my business.
What if he asks for a number? What if he asks for a number?
What if she
If she gives it to
Exactly.
you,
What if she gives
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think dancing is cheating. The only time I feel like it's really cheating in a relationship is when there's physical, or there's some sort of like sexual, physical, like anything kissing and above, basically. That's where I'd really consider it cheating. Like, I might get jealous seeing my girl dance with another nigga, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're cheating on me. You know what I mean?
The thing is, she shouldn't be doing that in the first place. If she's committed to you, why does she need to be doing that?
If you trust your
like,
babe,
why?
you will know that she's not gonna do shit.
Pause.
If she's getting her number, you're obviously not doing something right. You're not doing something right.
Pause, dog. It's okay. I'll be in the club now. I'll be dancing with other guys now because of you.
I have no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down. This is how it is. I feel like with niggas and with, I just feel like with niggas, you really need to pick and choose your battles. So if you're just texting a bitch and you've been with this nigga for like 3 years, you're not about to break up with this nigga for texting a bitch, whatever. You got bored.
Exactly. And what is he saying? Now
You got bored, he was talking a little bit, nigga, cut that shit. Delete, whatever, done with it. Pick and choose your battles, because this nigga's just about to leave you if you're gonna fucking trip over him texting a bitch, whatever. Pick and choose your battles. Okay, if he's dancing in the club on some girl, yell at him a little bit. Don't break up with him. It's not something you need to break up for. Just be like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Have your little hissy fit, okay, whatever. Give him a kiss, keep it pushing. Like, you just have to really pick and choose your battles. Now, if he's fucking another bitch, then you gotta be like, nigga, bye. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then they're just like, this bitch just complains about everything. Like, I can't be with her. She complains that I text my girlfriends, like, friends that are girls, because that's usually what they like to hide them and call them, okay? And then they're like, oh, I'm tripping because I'm dancing with my friends in the club. So just really just pick and choose your battles. But it definitely is if he's having sex with another girl. That is cheating. I think it really got down to the nitty-gritty.
The question was like, what is, no, the question wasn't about dating. It was actually what is considered cheating.
All of
So
that.
me, sex, I'm forgetting everything.
All of them to a certain extent.
I agree with that. All of them to a certain extent. First of all, if you're kissing her, that's a problem. And if you're texting, it depends on what you're texting.
And then flirting, like what you do is flirting as well.
Yeah, like honestly, like the flirtation. I hate when guys try to act brand new and they don't know what they're doing. Oh, she's just my friend. Like,
Listen,
you're doing the most. Like,
I don't like the dancing part. Is where I cut it. I don't know. Dancing, I'd be like,
that is an intimate. It's an intimate action. It is.
Think about you when you're talking to a guy, like.
Exactly. I expect the same for myself.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Like,
I would never dance with another guy. So I'd like, don't let a girl dance on you. Be like, okay, push it away. Like, you know, respect.
Or you just get your little ass in there and you show the bitch that that's your nigga.
What if you're not there though? Like, what if you're not there?
That's a problem.
But I'm just like, why do you really need to be putting your ass up on another, like, on someone else? Like, I don't understand if you have someone else. Like, I don't have that urge. Like, oh, I need to do this right now. I need to do it.
Sometimes I see
You don't.
I need to do it.
Thank you. He literally just said,
if I have a girl, I'm not trying to shit her.
Thank you.
Like, so that's just me. Like, if I see her at the club dancing with someone, I'm not gonna like that. Like, I wouldn't say like, oh, that's cheating. But like, I'm not gonna appreciate that. Like, I'm gonna look at it like, I'm gonna get
annoyed. You would get annoyed. Why are you having fun with another guy?
Yo!
Why? Y'all still want to dance at the club shit anyways, like.
What's the point of going to club?
To have fun and dance.
Exactly.
I've been to the club before and danced with my girl. With my girl.
So bring my girl, we can dance together.
They do that. They do that.
Do they not do that all the time? You guys do that all the time.
I'm telling my man, yo.
Go ahead, dance.
Okay, I wouldn't say dancing is cheating, but like when like you turn that girl around and like when you're face to face and like you're connecting. If you're kissing, then yes. But like dancing, I just.
But to be honest, if you're really like, you always have to like push the line, like just to avoid the situation in general. For me, like it's like, oh, how far is it until it becomes cheating? Like for me, I just rather avoid it.
I feel like it's cheating when it's kissing. That's it. Kissing and anything more than that is cheating. If you're hugging them, if you're dancing on them a little
so
bit.
not texting. If you're sending her dick pics or whatever.
Okay. That's okay.
That's
all
cheating.
Listen, I don't think that's a reason to break up with a guy. If you just started dating them, yeah, break up with them. But if you've been with them for a long time, I'm not gonna break up over a fucking dick pic. Like,
so
I'm not gonna do
he
it.
sent a dick pic to some other girl, and you're not gonna break up with her?
Well, first we'll find out. I'm gonna find out where this bitch at because you know.
No,
as long as you trust your babe, like dancing is not really gonna be a big deal. Like you can dance with any girl or any guy you want to dance with. It's only when she starts making out or doing other stuff, then that's when I consider that as cheating.
Unless she's your sister, your friend, she doesn't owe you anything. You don't know her. It's the guy. It's the guy.
I wasn't gonna message her. I'm just saying you need to find out where. Like, if your nigga lives in Canada and you live in Canada and this bitch lives in fucking Atlanta, are you really about to be fucking stressing about this bitch? Like,
don't stress yourself. Leave the relationship and take yourself. Like, you have to stress
in the first place.
Exactly. That's a part of the relationship.
Why is he flirting now?
You can't let that stuff go.
How is this?
He's talking to girls in Atlanta. He's talking to girls here too.
True.
Yeah.
Definitely give him more than just.
How did he go from how many rivers did he cross to get to
For real.
Where's the internet?
Who should pay on the first date?
Whoever initiated the thing.
Thank you. That's what I was
Whoever said, let's go out.
But then you should be prepared.
But actually, at the end of the day, like as a guy, whether you said let's go out, I said let's go out.
well, I think it
I'm still
depends.
gonna.
There's no right answer to that question.
Yeah, really.
I honestly, like, for me, I am traditional in a sense. Like, there's that whole, oh, it's the progressive society. The woman should be able to pay first. But to be honest, I like to save my money. Also, like, for one, I will never, for me personally, I'll never ask a guy out. I don't believe in that. But
For a
like,
first date,
you will pay for me. Cause like, if you ask me out and you are looking at me to pay the bill, like, I'm obviously not gonna force you to pay. I expect you to pay, but I'll never see you again. Like, I'm not ever gonna see you again.
I don't know. I feel like if you ask me, like if I ask you to go out, I'll be like, that means I'm interested in wanting to see you. So I'm gonna make a good impression on myself. So I'll pay. Right?
Yeah, I'll pay for my time.
But like, if you ask me, I'll be like, okay, then you pay. It's like you want to see me, so make the effort to see me.
I just think if he asks you out or you guys agree to go out, I think at first you should. I would just like pay for myself and think that he's paying for himself until he says otherwise. So I think on the first date, you both need to just pay for your own damn selves until you figure out what the fuck it is. Like,
No.
But unless like I went on a date and I was gonna pay for my own ice cream until this nigga's like, oh no, I got it, and then I was like, okay, because I wasn't about to offer to pay for yours, but like I was gonna pay for my own and you pay for your own. But if you want to pay for mine too, like that's cool. But if you expect me to pay for it, now, sorry, I gotta go. No.
What are you gonna say?
Does that make sense?
What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
All I say is
Yes.
One of you say something.
I'm too cute to be paying on that.
Exactly.
Thank you. Girl, I
So if
literally pays for my time.
In my opinion, I think that the guy should pay for the first date because if he's the one that's initiating it, then he should be the one to be paying for it. But at the same time, like, I'm always gonna be prepared and like I'll probably offer to pay, but I'm expecting him to pay.
For me, I definitely do not believe in the girl paying on the first date because, like, to be honest, I am traditional to the point where I believe that the guy should have to pay for your time. So especially if you initiate the contact, I would expect the same of myself, but I will never initiate the contact with a guy, so I'll never end up having to pay. I'm not saying throughout our relationship, I'll never pay because I definitely will, because I'll be initiating contact after we're already talking and together, but the first day, I expect you to pay. And like, if you don't pay, I'm not gonna force you, but I will pay, but I won't see you again.
Like, pursue me, show me the effort, like, I'm too cute. And yes, I have the money, and if that's what you like, what you're saying, if I pay for my first meal on our first date, I'm not gonna see you again.
Exactly. That's a very bad first impression.
It's you that called him.
I'm not calling you. I wouldn't be
calling you. That's why I said I don't ask you. I will never ask the guy out.
Calling you though. I would initiate conversation. We could text for 2 weeks. But if you don't make the effort to be like, okay, let's do something, we're not going to be texting in a month. Because I still believe that a woman is to be pursued.
Exactly.
And she's supposed to, like, the man is supposed to be like, let me go get her.
Okay, wait, I have a question for you. So, okay, here's an example, right? Here's an example. Okay, so this nigga wanted to hang out with me. I was like, okay, but I don't want to sit in the house. I want to do something, And this nigga was like, okay, like, that's fine. Calls me later. I was like, oh, we can go get ice cream. So who do you think should be paying? Because I said, let's go do something. Then he said, let's get ice cream.
Honestly, think you pay for yourself.
That doesn't sound like he was serious about anything though. So you should pay for your own ice cream. That sounds like
there's like a difference between like a.
But it wasn't. It was figured out though, and it wasn't just nothing though.
Yeah, I don't think a girl should have to pay on the first date. Like, I think the first date, like, you guys should pay separately. Like, a girl pay for herself, and then the guy pay for himself, unless he decides he wants to pay for it. But if it's like a mutual thing where you guys both want to go out or both want to hang out and you want to do something, you should both pay for yourselves, unless the guy says otherwise. But the girl should not pay for the guy at all. Unless he's gonna pay her back because he, like, forgot his wallet or forgot his money, then I probably wouldn't talk to that nigga again. But yeah.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't honestly.
He said, let's go get ice cream, then let him pay. Because honestly, if you thought of something,
I'd say let's go to a park. He ended up paying
where there's no money involved.
Exactly.
He said, let's go get ice cream. I'd be like, let's go take a walk.
Yeah, I already said it. I already said what I said in the beginning. I feel like you guys should pay, but like, it depends on like.
Just not all the time, I don't think.
Yeah, after the second, the third.
Exactly. Like, I will after
until you're my boyfriend.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, once you guys are together.
You do not cook for him. The only thing you should be making for him is microwave popcorn until he has.
I'll cook for you.
I will not. I have learned that I will not cook for you until you're my boyfriend. I will actually not. I'm not doing that because, like, no.
You're giving the wifey treatment.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the wifey treatment until I'm actually yours.
If I'm hosting somebody in my house,
I don't even cook for my friends.
I'm not going to give you kush.
I'm not going to be in that situation. All right, so the next question we have is, this is kind of directed towards the guys, and like we will react and respond.
Okay.
Do you or should you ever have a say on what your girl wears out?
Absolutely.
Yes. I say not a complete, not like, oh, you can't wear that, but you'd be like.
Okay, just to clarify, this is either girlfriend, fiance, or wife, not talking.
If we're talking, like, it doesn't matter.
We are just friends. I don't really care what you.
So you guys think you should? In what situation?
Not like 100% say, but like 40-50%. Where like, if I like how it looks, and you care that I like how it looks, then you'll kind of like shift towards it.
I'm not saying like we control.
Yeah, not like we're in control of it.
But like we're gonna voice an opinion based on what you're wearing. Like if you're looking trashy, if you're looking just showing too much cleavage, like people like going out how they like going out, but like we can have an opinion based on what you're wearing.
That doesn't mean we need to listen to it.
It's okay. So when I say like have a say, I'm kind of insinuating like your voice like actually like bears weight in her opinion. So like say
no,
example.
Your opinion should bear weight.
Yeah, in a relationship. So let's say example, like this girl's going to the club. Your girl's going to the club. You're not going to be there, and she's wearing something very revealing. What would you say?
I'd say,
like you can't wear that.
No, I would not say that because I can't control someone's decisions, right? But like, I'd say you should respect yourself with how you dress if you expect people to respect you.
So like, I think I would ask my guy, I'd be like, hey, do you want me wearing this or not? Like, I think they should have an opinion because like I'm not gonna dress up, looking all like hoey and stuff like that. Like as if like I would do that to impress a guy, and once I impress the guy I'm with and I want to be with him, I'm gonna respect him. So I'm gonna dress like I have a man and then I have some sense and then I care for my man is saying, you know, like I want my man out here like, you know, he's the way he look like guys. So the way guys look at other girls, it's like some of them look at girls as just like a piece of meat. And like my man be like my girl looks nice, she a snack, so like other man's gonna think she's a snack too. But like let her dress more conservative. So I'd be covered up and I'd be like, this is a good outfit, you'd want me outside looking like or not? You know, it's like your opinion matters because I'm your girl in public. Like, you know, I represent you, so you know, I kinda listen to them.
I feel like I should have a say. Maybe not like 100% say, but like she should really consider how I feel about what she's dressing, like what she's wearing. If like we're really in a relationship and we love each other like that, you know, because at the end of the day, what other niggas is she trying to impress but me? So
I don't like dress. I'll tell you straight. I don't like dress.
Okay, so do you expect like say if a girl was like dressing that way before you, like she was with you and you like that about her, now that she's with you, should she stop dressing like that? Because like a lot of girls say, oh, I dress like for me, even though they know they're getting that attention from guys, but they'll say, oh, I'm dressing like this for me. So now that she's with you and you liked her, when you liked her when she was dressing like that, should she have to change now that she's in a relationship?
So like,
she attracted you.
If you liked her like that.
If you liked her like that, why does she have to change now that y'all together?
She doesn't have to.
Because now it's
like
for
when I'm
someone.
not there.
Exactly. When I'm not
there, because we know how niggas think. So like when I'm not there, I know what I'm thinking is what every other nigga is thinking. That feels weird.
I don't know. I
It
feel
makes
like
me jealous. But like, it's not
she should change because it's like now like I know she
because she's different now because she's with you.
Yeah, because like so she dresses like like she wants someone. When you dress, when you go out, you want to be like you want to listen. Am I not gonna tell you? So like if you like I don't know if you guys do this, but if I go out, I dress to impress. Doesn't matter who I'm impressing, I dress to impress, okay? So that once you find your guy and you know what he likes and he wants respectful kind of like your own look, but like make sure that you know that like it's respectful to how he feels. He doesn't want any other guy thinking how he thinks. When you dress like that, you guys am I not making sense?
You are.
Okay. So like you know, so I feel like I'll dress to impress him because he's the one I'm really looking for. So I'll be like, I can dress like. So you dress like a hoe one night, but he's like, I want semi-hoe. You know, not big hoe, but semi-hoe. Then it's like, then you're like, okay, then I'm dressed semi-hoe because you're my man, and then I kind of want you because I see something with you. So, yeah, that's what I think.
I don't know, I like to do it on purpose because I like when my nigga tries to tell me not to wear something.
I think you just like to fight.
See, I always take your battles. I just think it's cute when the guy says, no, don't wear that. Like, it just shows they really care about you. Yeah. But, like, I wouldn't go out looking, like, really, really provocative unless I was with my nigga, because then it'd be like, yeah, my nigga has this, not all you guys. Like, you know what I mean? So when they say, you know, if I'm with you, that's fine, but if I'm not, I wouldn't wear, like, really, really provocative stuff if I wasn't with my nigga. But then again, sometimes, you know, bitches be having, like, outfit malfunctions, and sometimes you just have to go out and what you have. Because there's a lot of times that I know, like, there's a lot of times that I've brought in my clothes to my friend's house, and, like, I thought this one dress was gonna look, you know, good, or I brought two dresses that were like, okay, I'll wear this one or this one, but never tried them on, and they're both, like, short as fuck because I'm tall. So then it's like, well, I have to pick one. Like, sorry, what can I do? Like, you guys have never had an outfit, like, malfunction, and you kind of just have to go out looking how you look. Sorry, nigga, like, I can't change that. I look like a hoe because it's the only thing I have today.
That's what I
Yeah, but for me, like, if I'm dressing, like, what my partner says should, like, have an effect on what I want to do because I want my partner to be happy, But like honestly, like if I'm wearing something and I find that it's like not inappropriate, because I believe I'm like a semi-modest person. If I'm like, if he's like, I'm not about to be fighting with you. Like at the end of the day, like if I like it and like I'm going out with my girls, and like I'm sorry.
Like, if you like him, wouldn't you respect what
I mean, I like myself more than I like you. But why do girls, I kind of have to ask this to the guys again, why do you think girls say they want a good guy but always end up falling for a bad guy?
I could answer that question.
Wait. I actually want you to talk first.
I don't understand why you're asking guys about what girls.
I said, why do they think? Like, why do they think they would fall for the bad guy? It's okay. You, like, girls always saying, oh, we want a good guy, but they always end up falling for the bad guy. Why do you think that is?
And then you niggas that are
never learn from a past mistake. Like, not just
I think it's because
you never like learn from your past mistakes.
I think girls want a bad guy that's only for them, and then that's the one party in a good guy where like they're loyal, so they want a loyal bad guy.
Honestly, there's so many. Listen,
I think that makes sense.
There's so many hood guys that are loyal. I respect it. They name their kids like after you. They get like tattoos of you or something like that. So there's a lot of hood guys that are loyal. You're like, wow, like they got Glocks in their Ferraris, but they like my.
No, I just think it's good guys seem like good guys seem easy. Like good guys that'll treat you as respect you just seem easy. Like it's just boring. Like I could just say anything, do anything. This nigga will fucking jump. But a nigga that's like a bad nigga is like I gotta put in some effort. Like I actually have to think about my outfits and think about what I do and how I have a conversation with this nigga to get him to like me. Yeah. That's why I think they go for. And yeah, probably because social media and the way like like niggas and like their girl looks, it just looks like this nigga is so hood, and then he has like a good girl there and it's like a good relationship. It's not really like that. They probably cheating on their bitch too. Like, to be honest, social media just makes it look like everything's like look at Chris and Queen.
Oh my
Chris
god.
and Queen are married and that nigga was cheating on her. Had a whole like goals, like this is what it looks like on social media. Everybody wants a relationship like that.
I honestly think first of all, bad guys just have this one look about them that like I find girls fine. Well, like it's like they're just attractive. Like they are physically just very appealing. And for someone like me, appearance is huge. Like exactly the way they carry themselves.
Good people can have swag. That's what I'm
saying.
Like, what's a good?
It's like no, like if you look at a bad guy, like remember how I would describe it, like the typical F boy look,
but not an F boy.
Yeah, like the typical F.
Good boys look like Looney Tunes. Like it's fucking so like.
But look, like literally, I say this all the time. Think of like the typical F boy. They have like the piercings, the high top, or whatever.
No, the typical F boy look like that.
I only play
pizza. Like the ones who look like that are F boys. Like the way they carry themselves. Like a guy, I can't be able to tell my guy to shut up. I can't. Like you have to be able to put your girl in place. Not like disrespect me, but like if you can't, like I can't be like shouting you down. Like,
yeah, he's
like
like, who is he talking to?
Exactly, because I'm like a really out there person.
Because I'll say like two stuff. My guy said, shut up. I'd be like, woo, like the wall, because you're not talking to me like that. Like,
bro.
shoot. But then if I say that to them, they'd be like, you should like, I'd be like, if I tell them shut up, they'd be like, wrong one.
When you say a good guy, do you mean like personality wise or like just like all together? Like
when I say like a good
I
guy,
feel like you guys are.
Because you can be a good person and treat people properly.
That's so true.
Yeah, that's so true. Guy? Is that what you're talking about?
I feel like good guys are always ugly.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't say that. Okay.
Not always, but frequently they're not as good.
A pastor told me marry a geeky boy because they're gonna turn out hot in the future.
That's so true. Because then they need their little suits like.
Just fine.
Bro. Damn, like this is why I never want to talk the whole video because y'all just yakking, and the bitch can't get in a word.
I was literally looking at you. Like, do you want to say it?
Every time I feel like I want to.
I'm so sorry.
Damn, like. Anyways, if we're talking about nice guys and necessarily like bad boy types or whatever, one thing that I've noticed in my personal life, like a nice guy to me is like I met this guy a couple weeks ago, whatever, and I met him at the grocery store, and he waited for me outside, drove me to the other grocery store, then home, then to the bank, then back home, and it's like thanks. And and I gave him my number, and then he's just ping, texting me on my phone. That shit is annoying. But I would honestly be more attracted to the guy that like takes a couple weeks or takes a couple days, whatever, to text me, or it's like I don't talk to you these 2 weeks, but then we have a bomb ass conversation like this kind of day. Like it's what she was saying, like the challenge of a guy, like everything is too easy, like always telling me I'm beautiful every day, like no nigga, I look like ass today, like tell me I look like ass, like it's okay, still love me even though I'm not looking so good. But if you're just like a kiss ass type of guy, or like everything that I want, you just like here you go.
I think girls end up falling for a bad nigga, hood nigga, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because they're just more challenging, and like they be telling you no, and like I hate to hear no, but then I'd be like, okay, like I don't know. I think just hood niggas or bad niggas, whatever. I feel like they're kind of in the same category, but they both like they're just more of a challenge. Like a good guy is just like he does anything for you, anything you ask, he jumps, he fucking blows your phone up, good morning, good night. Like damn nigga, can I have a break? Like that's just too much. Like good niggas are just too easy. I think like good niggas are good as friends, but that's all.
I don't know. One thing about me is I know I'm not perfect. So if you treat me like I'm perfect, I'm gonna be like something is wrong. If you're not seeing me for who I really am. And with bad guys, they'll like I don't know, the guys that I've been involved with, they'll tell me like when I'm fucking up, like you know you did this and that was wrong, blah blah. But the nice guys that I've been involved with, they're like, oh, everything is fine. I'm so sorry. Like no, if I'm fucking up, like tell me, let me know. Like don't just be a kiss ass kind of guy.
I feel like you're switching like bad guy with good guy.
What are you talking
I
about?
feel
Oh, because all hood guys are bad guys, but they're good guys for you.
But they're good for you, but they're just bad guys because of what they do.
But are you saying that you... Yeah, that's what did you hear what he said?
What
so
did
then
he
a
say?
fuckboy is what you want then?
What?
The thing is I don't want a fuckboy because fuckboys will they go around, like first of all they don't value you because they're always going from one person to one person to one person. I don't want a fuckboy because what a fuckboy does is what I hate. I want what a fuckboy looks like.
But you just don't want the personality.
Exactly. I don't want that because they're not loyal.
So you want something that doesn't exist.
It exists. It exists.
So fine ass niggas can't be loyal.
No, it's true, but like
yeah, they do exist. It's just very hard to find, which is why girls are always like, "Oh, these niggas ain't shit." Oh my god, like that's why you always see girls saying that. Because literally, I always say the Nigerian guys. No, the Nigerian guys at school are actually ass. They're actually trash. Not all of you. But like, there are so many. They're just trash. The last question we have today is: would you ever go back to an ex?
It depends.
On
the reason
what if
why.
it was your fault you broke up though?
It depends. It depends on the reason
well,
why.
Well, then there's a reason I broke up.
It depends on how long.
Let's say that we were dating when we were like high school maybe, and then like we broke up because we're like, okay, we're young. 5 years later, we come back. We're like, okay, we're mature enough. Let's try it. If that's one circumstance, it's like okay.
No, I feel like if I only break up with him for like a week, then he's my ex for the
there's
week.
like a small
It's like I don't know back then, but like if we broke up because we had a fight and stuff like that, and I'm like, I can't trust you. Like I don't know if I don't want to like. I don't like restarting. Like if I'm restarting, if I restart with a whole new person, like you know. So I don't want to be going back and forth. It's like, and then you're gonna fight again, break up. It's just I don't know. If we break up, we break up. We decided to break up, and I bet before we were deciding to break up, we were not feeling each other anyways. So I'd rather just break up, end it, and get with someone new. Like maybe if I break up with you, like I hate you. You did this with me. We're breaking up for the day, and then tomorrow I see you and I'm like, oh, am I mad again? You know, like I do that every day.
Yeah, like, if you're like if you've broken up, then I feel like it's probably because you guys decided you guys are not for each other. So why bother taking out the time to try and make it work again when you know you broke up for a specific reason or there's specific things you don't like that this nigga does? Do not get back together with him. Leave that shit in the past where it was. Like
One thing
no getting back together.
I realized, I was like, would I ever go back to ex? No, because I realized like in the past that shit never worked out. You broke up for a reason. This person's not good for you. But one thing I will say though, I would break up with an ex and still like have sex with them.
Yeah, that's okay. You can go back for dinner. That's different. That's different.
When you have
no strings
I
attached.
would still do that because they know your body. Like, it's just like,
I know some people would say that like they would go back to an ex like to keep because they have like they have needs, but they want to keep their body count now, so they would go back to their ex.
Okay, well, the point of dating is to prepare you for marriage, right?
Thank you. I wasn't
It
talking
is,
about
right?
me.
You date so you can get ready for marriage.
Yes.
So if you're dating somebody and things aren't working out and you break up, I feel like you should at least try and go back and like fix what's broken. Because in marriage, people take breaks too, right? Like a husband can move out, he can come back in and work on what is broken.
Yeah.
I'd only go back like if I wanted to like continue to like build like to know like what I want like later in life. But if I'm being honest, like I left like we broke up for a reason, and I feel like you learn like through like what you've been through, like what you want later in life. So like there's a reason we broke up. So next time I'm looking for somebody, like I wouldn't look necessarily for like the traits in you that I left you for, or like that we broke up for.
And I think that like going back to an ex can happen depending on the situation as to like why you broke up with them. If it's something that can be resolved, then like you should put in the work and like try to fix what was broken.
Because it's a commitment.
Yeah, so like if you can't do that at this young age, why do you think you can do it later? Because marriage is a commitment, right?
Exactly. That's a really good point, because like it brings me to the question of like why what he said, like dating should lead to marriage, because if not, what are you dating for? For experience? You don't need to date for that. Like I don't understand. So like if you're dating, I'm not saying, oh, I believe in courtship or whatever. What?
Why not date for experience? Why not to understand more about yourself?
Like experience for what? Like because
Like,
that's coming from
like you need to understand like what you want in a spouse.
Exactly.
And that's like you do that with like different partners in dating, right?
Exactly.
But like you should still be able to work on what's broken.
I just feel like everybody you date, you're not going to end up married.
Exactly.
And
Nothing
dating
lasts
has to
forever.
be different than marriage. Like I'm not going to put, if this is my boyfriend, I'm not going to put in 10 times the work. Like where's my fucking ring at? I'm not beating down your door and going back and this no, we broke up, it's done. Like it's not by force I have to be with you. If it's a marriage, okay, we could take breaks, you know, we could go, you do here and I do there, whatever, and we come back and work shit out. If it's marriage, like by force we're working it out. But if we're not married, nigga bye. Like
to be honest, at the beginning of any relationship, you don't know if you're gonna marry that person.
Well, about going back to an ex, me, I know I can, but it now depends on the situation. If she cheated, nah, I don't think I can go back if she cheated. But like if it's probably something silly, or maybe I wasn't ready for a relationship, sure, I can go back to an ex. But like also if you're planning on marrying a girl, because I don't want to start everything all over again, like start hunting for girls and all like that. And I don't want to test you, so yeah, I believe I can actually go back to an ex.
Like, if you cheated on me, I'm not going back to you. We're over. We're done. You disrespected me. You lost all trust. I don't respect you. I don't respect people cheating. Like, I'd rather get cheated on than cheat on someone, because I feel like that just makes me feel like a terrible person. Like, if you're a cheater, you're a terrible person. Sorry. Not sorry.
Yes, I would go back to an ex, like for this exact same reason Toby said, because I would like want to, if I'd been dating for a while, and first of all, I don't believe in dating in high school. There's no reason for that. It doesn't go anywhere most of the time. But like if I was dating you, there's obviously some meaning behind that. So like I think you said you don't want to restart with someone brand new or whatever.
No,
so,
I don't want to restart. I just want to, when I restart, I want to restart someone brand new.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I do not want to restart like everything I built with you with someone else, especially if I'm like, what, 23 or something, when all of my friends are getting married. I'm not saying, oh, I'm getting married because of them, but like it's something you think about.
I think that restarting with someone new, like you may be carrying the problems that broke up the first relationship into a new one, which is why I think it's better if you go back and try to understand why you broke up. Even if you don't go back together, like even if you don't stay together, like that's what the emotional experience is, like knowing why it didn't work and how to make it work in the next one.
Mm-hmm.